Alright, good morning Jai Hind everyone. This is a small discussion on the SRT situation reaction test that we had shared last week. So the situation was you are going to appear in your examination hall center and you see a small boy hit by a scooter. The scooter owner has run away. Okay? Now situation reaction may you all know there will be hypothetical situations, real life like situations, and you have to give your responses to those in 30 seconds, approximately 30 seconds for each situation. Now in all the situations these are real life like hypothetical situations, so it is in real life if certain situations happen there will be lot of factors which you will be clear. Like if you go in this situation there are few things which we have to assume in this situation and in every other situation. For example, in this situation which exam I am appearing from, what is the time limit I have in my hand to reach my examination center, how what is the area around, whether I am going by whether I am going on my two-wheeler, whether I am taking a public transport. So all these things are there. What is the level of injury that the boy has got? So these things are all my assumptions that I have to make, then only I'll be able to write a solution. So whenever you have to assume, there should be reasonable assumptions. Reasonable assumptions may basically look it at as neither too wishful or optimistic, neither too pessimistic. तो situation को बहुत ज़्यादा dilute भी नहीं करना है and situation को बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ाना भी नहीं है. What is the best case scenario and where you are facing the situation, and also you are doing justice with the test as well, and you are reaching your ultimate aim. Generally the situations will be in this form only. You have an ultimate destination or aim to do or work to do, or you have to reach there in the exam center in this case, and this problem appears. So you have to solve, take care of the problem, and then you have to reach your examination center. Now in this particular situation what I have assumed is that I am going by, let's say, two-wheeler or something, then the boy is being hit by a scooter. Now because he is being hit by a scooter, so he is not very gravely injured. It is a reasonable assumption. If I assume कि उसको बिल्कुल भी चोट नहीं लगी है, then this becomes dilution of the situation और मैं उसको ignore भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ. Then if I am assuming he is profusely bleeding and then he has to go to, he needs to be admitted in ICU or ambulance बुलाना, that I think is slightly on the negative side. It is not required. A scooter से if a person is being hit, a person can die by falling down off a bicycle also, but here hitting by a scooter, so definitely it is not a very severe case of accident, but yes, he will be having few minor bruises, maybe bleeding from somewhere, or some wounds will be there, and that I need to take care of. Uske baad, because he is a small boy, so I am assuming he is not too far away. A small boy will not be roaming 15-10 kilometers away from his house. In all probability he will be in the vicinity of the house, maybe gone to a shop or playing with some people, friends here and there. So that means the parents or the family or the house is nearby, and that's it. So the first thing to do here is to pick up that boy or reach to that person, then check how much injury he has got. Now this is what the approach. While writing you have to squeeze down and cut down your response. You cannot write in too much detail. So once you check the wound, then you can, assuming he's not got very grave injuries, you can give him water to drink, because small injuries to रहेंगे in a small boy. Now water bottle I am assuming I am carrying, because this is also reasonable assumption. If I am going to my exam center, I will be having a water bottle in my bag. ठीक है, I have never carried a water bottle in my life with me, but this is a reasonable assumption most of the people carry. And so I'll give him some water to drink, and then ask him for his house where he is, and then I'll put him on my scooter or whatever bike, and I'll drop him at his home, inform his parents, and I can move on to my examination center. ठीक है, अभी इसमें when you are writing the solution, now it is your words, how you to practice, and you have to squeeze your response within 8 to 10 words, so that in this particular situation, let's say you can write pick up boy, pick up भी तुम चाहे तो छोड़ सकते हो, gave water to drink, picked up, gave water to drink, या फिर clean wounds, and dropped at home, informed police en route exam. Informed police wala if you want to include, you can include, because then you are completing the situation. So this important thing here to note here is that some people have written कि उसको ICU में admit करवाएंगे, ambulance बुलाएंगे, not required. And some people have written कि they will reach the examination center, pass with flying colors, so that is also not required. Aim is to reach the exam center. उसके बाद आगे क्या होगा ज़िंदगी में, we are not concerned. Then the situations will require you to make certain assumptions, and they should be practical, they should be reasonable. There will be variations of solutions, but till the time you are solving the situation and not running away from there and using your resources around you, and you are able to reach your ultimate destination, the solution is acceptable. Any other doubts, any add-ons, any discuss it with your mentors, wherever you are getting guidance, or wherever you are preparing, however you are preparing. Anything which you would like to add on to this, you can just drop a message. If it is a very logical or a very new thing, then we'll share it, and it will be beneficial for everyone. Keep preparing. Jai Hind.